Hello and welcome to Kung Fu Cabinet episode 30. I'm your host, Kung Fu. In this episode, we will review 5 pattern dragon claws, aka 5 FIVE pattern dragon claws, Thunder Fist, Fist of Lightning, or Dragon Claws. Directed by Godfrey Ho and Kim Si-hyun, with Kim Si-hyun also acting as the movie's fight instructor, and starring Dragon Lee, Huang Jiang Lee, Baek Wang Ki, Mon Jong Gum, and Choi Hui Jung. Ever been hit by a lightning fist? Well, then you're in for a treat with 1983's 5 pattern dragon claws. Here's how it goes. A monastery is home to 4 ancient manuals of martial arts fighting style named the lightning strike technique. The monastery traditionally chooses 5 students to accept, train, and become the 5 Thunderbolts. The local bad guy gang finds out the monastery is getting ready to train the 5 students and vows to steal the manuals. Flip the script, and at the same time the bad guys are plotting the steal, Kong Lee, who's one of the 5 students, decides he needs to protect the manuals and takes them for himself. The bad guys start hunting the students, searching for the missing manuals so they can learn the secrets of the lightning strike technique and take over the martial world. Kong Lee tries to justify his deeds to his girlfriend, but soon finds he reaps what he sowed. Meanwhile, our hero, Wong, gets training from an old master and discovers the secret of the lightning strike technique. The martial world turns on end as our hero Wong battles with the evil bad guy gang leader Cam Fu and his just as wicked brother Ling Fu to restore order to the monastery and the Kung Fu world. Kung Fu, yeah? So put another coin in the mutoscope. Let's check this out.
To the abbot. Go!
The disciples at Damur have started their training. What can we do?
Before they finish training, I must get the 4 books. We must plan. When the abbot and Kwok are not in, I must steal the Kung Fu books.
I will help you, my brother. No matter how difficult it becomes, I will always help you.
Good.
Su-Ching, in the future, I'll be the best student at Damur and the most powerful boxer there as well.
I'm glad.
Don't tell me. You two are arguing with each other.
Shut up. Who the hell do you think you guys are? Smartasses, huh?
Get him.
Su-Chen, I've got it. Come on, let's get out of this place before someone finds out.
No, it can't. What you have done is totally wrong.
Kung Fu, the reason for my unannounced visit is to give you some advice. Advise me? The abbot is dead. And I heard that Master Quack has recently disappeared. So who is left to back up your words of advice? Now listen to me carefully. We lost 2 leaders, but that does not mean that we are weak. We are prepared to go to great lengths to defend ourselves, and don't think that we won't do it. You dare talk like that? Easy to get something wrong when you don't concentrate on the task. Now watch my hand. Su-Ching, I wish to apologize for all the trouble.
How can you say that? They all died because you wanted to keep the 4 books for yourself. You want forgiveness?
I kept those 4 Kung Fu books so they wouldn't get lost. You won't believe me, will you? Well, it doesn't make any difference now.
Kung Fu Wow, did you see that? Okay, so we've got action from start to finish in this Godfrey Ho movie. And like most of his movies, you're going to love or hate 5-pattern dragon claws. Kung Fu, yeah. This movie has it all. Kung Fu fights galore, intense training scenes, different fighting styles, old school scenery, not too many special effects, and a kung fu fistful of old school kung fu movie revenge and sweet justice. And how do we like revenge and justice served here in the Kung Fu Cabinet? Kung Fu style. Our love interest in this flick, Su Ching, played by Cho Hu-jung, doesn't do any fighting, but she does represent the voice of reason for our hero. Choi Hu-jung, who also goes by the name Kitty Chu, doesn't seem to have made more than 2 movies in her career, but in 5 Pattern Dragon Claws, she's the cat's meow. Kung Fu, yeah. Catch Choi Hu-jung in her other movie, Shaolin and Tai Chi. Kung Fu, yeah. There's no sign of the Kung Fu Cabinet's favorite Kung Fu movie character, the slutty two-timing can't trust them as far as you could throw them, Kung Fu movie villain woman. Kung Fu, yeah. Our hero, Wong, played by Dragon Lee, can be seen in other strange fusions like Golden Dragon Silver Snake, The Clones of Bruce Lee, and Kung Fu Fever. Kung Fu, yeah. Our other main player, Kong Lee, played by Mun Jung-gun, who initially steals the manuals for his own selfish reasons and his love with Su Ching, brings the chassis about, making for some delicious fight scenes. See Mun Jung-gun in Kung Fu kickers like The Undefeatable Sword in Martial Arts and The Dragon's Snake Fist. Kung Fu, yeah. Finally, 5 Pattern Dragon Claws pulls the famed astral tornado of the Buddhas and casts Wang Jiang Li as our bad guy Cam Fu, better known as Silver Fox. Kung Fu, yeah. If you don't know Silver Fox, then the Kung Fu Cabinet recommends checking out Wang Jiang Li and the Secret Rivals, the Fearless Duo, and Eagle vs. Silver Fox. Kung Fu, yeah. 5 Pattern Dragon Claws is a golden blade, cutting through the suit's Kung Fu movie template, giving us Kung Fu movie fans one more reason to search for and digest those wonderful and imaginative old school Kung Fu movie delicacies, rarities, and bone pickers, which always makes for maximum Kung fun. Kung Fu, yeah. This movie reminds me of Raiders of the Lost Ark meets Conan the Barbarian. Kung Fu, yeah. This Kung Fu classic runs around 86 minutes, and I consider it a Kung Fu movie for the beginner Kung Fu movie fan. On Kung Fu's scale of Kung Fu, I give it a 3. A 1 is not even a Fu, and a 10 is a Kung Fu Pow. That's it for this episode of Kung Fu Cabinet. Keep an eye out for more episodes, and we'll see you in the Kung Fu Cabinet. Thank you.